Hey everybody, welcome to module number 1. This is called Who Am I? Sharing Our Stories. So you can read the little write-up below. I want you just to share a little bit about yourselves so we can get to know each other, kind of start building this community. Some examples you can write about what's interesting about you. What are your talents? What do you like to spend your time doing? Why are you taking this course? What are your education goals? What are your health goals? Contribute any way you'd like. Like I said, keep it interesting. You can do a video, you can do a picture, a poem, PowerPoint, what have you. You can simply write it out if you'd rather. You're going to post, and then you're going to reply to some of your peers. And again, the goal is to get the maximum 20 points. You can get 5 points or 10 or up to 10 points per post. I would post once for yourself and then reply to 3 peers and ensure yourself of 20 points. Again, the post can't just be a real brief one sentence, but put some thought into it, a little bit of time. So a little bit about me. I'm from Oregon. Moved down here in '99 after earning my master's degree in education. So I taught elementary in the classroom and phys ed. After about 6 years of doing that, I went back to school. Went to Cal State Long Beach, got my degree in physical therapy, and have been doing kind of a combination of physical therapy and teaching ever since. Went back to Oregon and worked up there for a bit. Worked in the school system on the southern Oregon coast, working with kids with special needs on the physical end. Moved back down here, started teaching at College of the Desert and working at Eisenhower Health. I've taken a break here and there and worked different places, but I'm now back at both COD and Eisenhower Health and in Rancho Mirage. I do, for the most part, inpatient PT. So I'd be somebody that would come into your room or a family member's room when they're admitted to the hospital, maybe after a stroke or after a surgery, joint replacement, something like that. Be the one, get them out of bed and get them strong enough to either go home or to their next step, which might be further rehab. Let's see. So that's a little bit about my education and where I'm working. I am married, got a beautiful wife, beautiful baby girl. She's gonna turn 1 here in a couple weeks. So we're working on planning the birthday party. As far as kind of my health and health goals, I just want to stay healthy, be around for my daughter. Pretty active. Anything outdoors and active is something I enjoy, particularly running and trail running. Can usually find me on the local trails. Hold on, this is dying here. Yeah, and health as far as diet, nutrition. I've been a vegetarian for about 4 or 5 years, and I know that change isn't for everybody, but it works for me and I like it. And we're gonna do a module down the road about nutrition. Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. So, yeah, I encourage you to do the same thing. Tell us about maybe where you're from. Maybe you grew up in the Coachella Valley. Maybe not so much. Tell us about your family. Tell us, where you're working if you're working, where you're at, and as far as your educational goals and progress. Maybe what you're working towards. Tell us what you like to do, your hobbies, how you spend some time, any talents you have, share them with us. Post some pictures, some artwork, videos, what have you. Yeah, I think that's a good start. So let's start off strong. Everybody earn those 20 points so I can give everybody an A. That's my goal, because that's going to show that we're going to have really good conversations going and people are going to learn things. So, yeah. I'll follow up with you later in the coming weeks.